guys. If you are here for our Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee guided demos, that is going to start right now. I'm going to introduce Joel Simon, who is a member of Nintendo Treehouse, who came all the way from Nintendo Redmond just to give all of you guys a special guided demo. So give it up for Joel. Take it away, Joel.
Thank you, everyone. So I'm just going to show off some of the features of Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. It's the newest game that got released yesterday. And one of the coolest things about this game is now there's no more random encounters. So when you're roaming around the world, wild Pokemon will be out in the world. So they have these no random encounters, and then there's also these core series games that the trainer battles still take after. So what we're going to do now is do one of the turn-based battles. So the first thing you'll notice is that I'm playing Let's Go Eevee, and Eevee doesn't stay in a Pokeball. He actually will stay out and stay on top of your hat. So the Pokemon game is still pretty much type advantages and disadvantages in this. And so what I'm going to do is pick a fighting move, which is super effective against a rock, ground, Geodude. I'm going to make quick work of this hiker Pokemon. So you have the trainer battles, which is a lot like the core series games you read before, like Red, Blue, X and Y, Sun and Moon. Those are all the same. And then they also have, Charmander learned Ember. Nice.
Hey, he's still one thing.
He's going to have a second Pokemon come out here. And it also has some elements from Pokemon Go that are added into this too. So let's battle with Eevee here. And then bring out this Geodude. So one of the cool things about this is that if you're ever having any trouble with capturing or battling a Pokemon, you can actually do co-op, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So in co-op, all you have to do is take a second controller and waggle it a little bit, and then another player would come in and can help you out with your battle. So it makes it a lot easier if there's a gym leader that you're having trouble with, or like a trainer battle that you're having trouble with. You can have a second player come out and help you out. It's a little unfair, 2 against 1, I can say, but it does make the game a little bit easier than difficult cards. So there's the co-op player came out. Finish off the Geodude for me. And now they gain experience. Defeated Hector Marcos.
The Pokeball Plus. This is the new controller accessory that comes that you can play with the game. And when you buy one, it actually comes with a Mew inside that you can transfer to the game and play with. So I'm just going to be showing off some of the features of Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So one of the cool things is this has a control stick in it, so I can use it as a controller as I'm playing through the game. So what I'm going to do right now is go into the Meridian Forest, which is a little bit south here, and show off some of the new features of it. So one of the new things about this game is now you don't have random encounters anymore. If you see a Pokemon out there, you can get it. Ooh, there's a Beedrill. So let's go try to capture a Beedrill. So what they tried to do with this game is they wanted to incorporate some of the Pokemon Go mechanics from the phone app into the game. And you'll notice that there's a little reticle around the Beedrill that you'll want to aim for with the Pokeball Plus, and it all uses the motion control of the Pokeball Plus. So this Beedrill is a little difficult, so I'm going to go down and give him a berry. Make him a little bit easier to capture. And then now I'm also going to try to capture him too. He's a little wily, so let's see if we can get him. So with a gentle throwing motion, I'm going to try to throw a Pokeball at him. Ooh. Got it. So depending on your skill and your timing, all determines whether you catch the Pokemon or not. Oh, that's a little bugger. Alright, so let's give him another berry. Maybe I'll give him an nap berry here. Makes him move a little bit less. Alright, so now he's confused with the nap berry. Makes him a little bit easier to capture. Let's see if I give him a chance. Got him. So that's how you handle wild Pokemon encounters in this game. So there's no more random encounters when you're walking through the tall grass, and you encounter them and then battle them, weaken them a little bit, and then throw a Pokeball at them. Now it all has to depend on your skill and when you're throwing. So as you notice, everybody gains experience now. So it's a real easy way to gain experience as you're going through the game. Pokemon game levels. These guys that you've seen in the anime, I think it's Jesse and Jane from Team Rocket. And just like in the anime, they're up to no good. And then there's a little meow too. Alright, they're looking for fossils in Mount Moon. So as I'm going through Mount Moon, this gives me a good opportunity of getting some ground Pokemon, which I will need. There's a large Geodude that I'll get into. But before let's get into a cricket battle. So one of the cool things about these cricket battles is that they are just like the core series games. It's turn-based battles, there's type advantages and disadvantages. And water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats water, that kind of stuff. That rock, paper, scissors is still there. So they've had this Pokemon Go element that's very accessible for new players, but they still have the meatiness of the core series games in there too. So let's go and do another battle real button. Whatever's not going too well. No, I think I have an ace in the hole. I caught a Pikachu in Viridian Forest earlier. It's not my partner Pokemon, but just as good. See you later, Eevee. Pikachu will come out. So we will use electricity, electric attack against a flying Pokemon, which is super effective. Does double damage. And so when you're playing a Pokemon game, that's one thing you want to look for is type advantages and disadvantages as you're going through, because you want to do double damage with a super effective attack. And then also have a type that's not very effective against your opponent, so they will do half damage to you and not very effective.